Finish setting up, all right? I'll be with you in just a moment, all right? We're good. We're good. Just getting some things ready. Hope everyone's doing well today. Sorry I'm a little bit later than usual. Phone was dead, had to charge it, that kind of deal. But we're here. We are here. Let me get that ready. Okay, almost ready. How you doing, Brad? What's good? Oh, there we go. How you doing, Brad? And yeah, give me just a second. We'll put the Twitch in there. We'll pin that comment. All right, I think we're pretty much ready to go. I think we have everything we need. All right, let me. I have not seen Gachakudo. I have not. Let me just do that. Pin the comment. Perfect. Okay, the Twitch is pinned on both streams. Let's get the treadmill started. Where did I put the remote? There it is. We're good. We're good. How is everyone? Let's see. Why are you streaming so late? Because my phone was dead and I was busy. I was busy. What do you want? You think this is my only job? I mean, like, I do this a lot, but I have a life. Finally, the guy who shipped a 14-year-old with an 18-year-old. What are you talking about? Do you remember me? How you doing, souls? Welcome back. How's the day treating you? Same as every day. My days are pretty much very consistent. Very, very, very consistent. Hello, Evil Eye. Welcome back. You gotta go. It's midnight. I mean, okay. Sorry, man. That's how it goes. The Oregon Ducks. Hell yeah. Oregon Ducks. Dude, this is a custom sweater. It has nothing to do with the Oregon Ducks. I'm sorry, man. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's nighttime for me. I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go. If it's bedtime, you got school or whatever, you know, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. This might not be anime, but I start my first job tomorrow. I need tips for how to not be nervous. The more confidence you develop over time, the less nervous you'll feel. Like, being nervous is okay. It means you're going to be more cautious. You're going to be more, like, aware of things. You'll learn, gain confidence, and it'll just become automatic. How you doing, everybody? Lots of familiar faces checking in. You were first? I think you were. Yeah, you were first. You were first. So, did I have anything? Any up? Oh yeah, I bought the crime scene simulator, so we'll be adding that game to our streams starting now. Not bad. Just so you know, anime a lot of Dawn to Dawn and Demon Slayer. I mean, okay. Lots of the usual stuff. Have you seen Erased? Yeah, I finished it a few times. It's pretty good, rushed ending, but otherwise enjoyable. Pretty fun, short mystery series. Likeable characters. Pretty good animation. And what else did I... Oh yeah, just caught the new episode of One Piece. Just saw that. Pretty solid. Chopper's the guy. I like Chopper. He's fun. He's cool. I'd like to see more Chopper Chopper actually doing even just doing doctor things. I like seeing Chopper do doctor things. Yeah, we're on a walking pad. New episode was I liked it. I liked it. No, you were correct. I'm inside the treadmill. I'm inside of it. Like I know Chopper can fight. I know he can fight, but I just like seeing him do doctor things. Will he say something or what? Will who say what or what? I'm talking. Do you not hear me? Have you seen Hetalia? I dropped it. Do I like the Ducks? I mean, I like Ducks. I don't follow any team. What do you think about Gear 5? I like it. It's cool. Dragon Ball's the best. I mean, okay, I like Dragon Ball. I won't go that far with it, but I do like it quite a bit. It's my brother's birthday. Happy birthday to your brother. Exactly. I do like Ducks. I do like Ducks. Is there an anime you thought wasn't good at all? I mean, there's tons. I have a massive, massive drop list. There's tons of series that were not good. Like, can we narrow that down a bit? What did I think about all the new isekai this year? I don't really care if there's an influx of isekais. I know why there's a lot of isekais, and I'm not bothered by it as long as it's good. If it's a good isekai, then it's a good isekai. I would like to see other genres. I don't really care as long as there's enough of other things. As long as it's not like all one genre. Give me some good romance. Give me a good like adventure story. Give me a fighting show here and there. But just don't give me all isekais. I do like JJK. Hello, Brad. I watched the first episode of Soul Eater. It was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm also a big fan. Hi, what's your craziest dream? Do you want? I don't really have any crazy financial security. Having a home gym? Yeah, I'm gonna go with having a home gym. Thank you for the follow, Bryson. We're doing good. We're doing good. You know Kuina Sazanami? I do not. Thoughts on Bleach? It's a solid series. And even better manga, in my opinion. We're doing good, Damien. How you doing? Have you watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood several times? It's one of my favorite shonens. Today I started watching My Hero. I hope you have a good time with it. I sub. Thank you, Damien. Did I watch One Piece several times? Bench PR. I don't bench. I don't barbell bench or dumbbell bench. At least I haven't in years. I basically just use a plate press, cables, pec decks, that kind of stuff. Did I watch One Piece? Yes. You watched all of Seven Deadly Sin? You watched all of One Piece 7 times? No. I did not watch all of One Piece 7 times. I've watched certain arcs of One Piece several times. You heard 7. I heard several. I said several. I've seen most of One Piece several times. I'm a big fan. Thank you. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I mean, I'm pretty much good every day. I'm extremely consistent. What's your favorite character in Hero Academia, Mirio or Red Riot? I'm glad the guy who shipped a fortune with isn't here. Oh, there's always weird people in chat. Just give it a minute. What's up? How you doing, Alex? Have I watched all? No one can see all anime. It's impossible. Have thoughts on Boruto? Read the manga. Don't watch the anime. Just at least right now, I wouldn't bother. Just read it. Hell's Paradise, haven't finished yet. I do like pancakes. I do like pancakes. The duck, I also like ducks, thank you. Have you watched Mistreated Bride? I have no idea what that is, so no, I haven't. So you hate, well, no, I like waffles. I just prefer pancakes to waffles. Naruto, I really like Naruto. What anime had the best manga? I barely read any manga. Just gonna be honest with you, I barely read manga by comparison, so really not fair for me to say. Just finished Akamega Kill, left my heart stunned. It is one of those shows where you don't want to get attached to anybody, because it does that kind of thing. Favorite Blue Lock character, Nagi. I'm always seeing these Kakashi edits. Is that you? Is that me? I don't do edits. I don't even watch edits. So no, it's not me. Favorite character in anime? Don't have one. That's impossible to answer. Does the Dark Hunt ring a bell? Yes, the Hunter x Hunter manga, which hasn't been animated. So yes, I know it. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite series. I don't have a top overall favorite. How old are you? I'm 33. I don't have a singular favorite. Will Hunter x Hunter eventually get animated or finished? I have no reason. I don't have enough evidence to suggest that it will get animated. Maybe if there's enough content for them to continue. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't, because it would obviously sell. It would obviously get views. But I just don't know if there's enough content for them to start things up again. In my opinion. What do you think of JJK? I enjoy the series. I have watched every anime ever created. No, you have not. What about Dororo and the 86? Both are underrated, also peak. I've only seen one episode of Dororo. I have not seen 86. Have you watched One Punch Man Season 3, Episode 3? I haven't. I've only seen Episode 2. I have not seen 3 yet. Tokyo Revengers, I'll watch it today. I'll get to it today. Tokyo Revengers, I finished it. It was okay. Favorite of the big three? Bleach's manga, One Piece's story, Naruto's anime. Thank you, Zaku, for the follow. I appreciate it. Is Soul Eater under or overrated? Frankly, I think the underrated, overrated thing doesn't matter. It's a good series. I think people should watch it. Do you know Kaiju number 8? It's a cool anime. Yes, it's pretty mainstream. I have seen it. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't like the manga ending, though. Who is my favorite Straw Hat? Zoro. It's going to be Zoro. Arifurete, I have no idea what that is. What anime can you recommend if I have watched a lot of animes, almost all popular ones? The thing is, what do you want to watch? Are you only watching mainstream battle shonens? Because that's what most people seem to be doing. Diversify to something else. Go watch something besides battle shonens. What are you in the mood for? Have I read Tokyo Ghoul? I have not read it, no. Only the manga. No, I have not read Tokyo Ghoul. Can you not spam chat, please? Do not spam chat. And have you seen the second season of Kaiju 8? Yes, I have. I have watched every anime ever created. No, you're not. I'm not spamming. I'm telling you. No, don't spam chat. You will get blocked. Have you watched Dragon Ball GT? I have. I didn't like most of it, but the ending was solid. The ending was very well done. Seven Deadly Sins, it's a toss-up. Does some things very well, does some really creepy things, does have a fall-off point. Does the downside of Seven Deadly Sins take away enough for you that it's not a good series? I enjoy it. Do I have two chats? Yes, I do. Have you watched ID Invaded? I have. I enjoyed it. That was an interesting one. Thoughts on Freerun? I've seen it twice, so that tells you I enjoyed it. How you doing, scientist? I'm 100. You're on 135 in Naruto Shippuden. Jiraiya's death was sad. Yes, it was. Do you have manga? No, I don't. My entire collection is gone. So sorry about that. What is my favorite? I don't have a favorite. Have I seen Gachakura? I have not. DxD, I dropped it immediately. Not my thing. If you had to remove a member of the Straw Hats, if I had to, just gonna be honest, it's gotta be Usopp. I have to. Do you read any manga? No. I mean, almost never. Almost never. I'm not much of a manhwa reader. Yeah. What show was the pink-haired girl from? That's from Sign of Affection. Berserk. The animations, usually, I'd go with the 97 anime. That's the best one that they've done. I would go with the manga if you're really interested in the series. Do I like Gar from Naruto? Absolutely, I do. If you get to ask Super Shenron for a wish, I don't really do wishes. I'm gonna pass. I'm literally just gonna be like, I don't know. Can you fix people? Because people are pretty dumb sometimes. If you could, I don't know, do something about that. I don't really like wishing for things. I would do Sob 2. Is Kill la Kill worth watching? I think so. The fan service is kind of annoying, but if you can deal with that, it's a good story. Is the other chat Twitch? No, I only stream games on Twitch. It's YouTube. What's my favorite isekai? Probably, Digimon. It's Digimon. Would you rather become Hokage or King of Curses? Or I'll take Hokage. Bankai or domain expansion, wouldn't it come down to what my abilities are? I mean, I'm not one for using swords. I'm not really much of a sword wielder, but I guess it depends what my abilities would be. I'm open to either. Favorite side character? I can't pick one character. Guys, I've seen nearly 1,000 series. I'm not picking one character from 1,000 series. I have 7 mangas of Blue Lock, and I have 1 Demon Slayer. That's cool. Good start. What do you think of the campfire cooking? It makes me feel hungry. Absolutely, fantastic show. It's my current cozy anime. Thanks. Talk about your father. Not gonna do that, because also you'd have to pick which one. I have three, but I'm not gonna do that. Become a hunter or a shinobi? I'll be a hunter. I'd remove Jinbei. Absolutely not. Yeah, I'm not doing that. 0% chance. Favorite anime power? Literally, like, I guess anything involving intelligence. Anything involving intelligence. Just, like, decent, like, whether it's, like, perfect memory, analyzing abilities, anything like that, intel gathering, that kind of, those are my favorites. What anime character is your profile picture? Seven Deadly Sins. Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. It's been a while, Ryoma. I mean, we've been here every day. You've probably just been missing a few streams. If you would, which manga would you choose for a good start at reading? So I can't help, because I've only read a half a dozen manga. I've only read half a dozen manga. I would not have a wide enough selection, and almost all of those are battle shonens with like one or two mysteries in there. So I'm just not the manga expert. So even if you said, hey, I want a mecha or a romance or whatever, I don't have enough in my repertoire to really go into manga recommendations. Seven Deadly Sins had a good story, but the animation in season 1 and 2 are really good. It does fall off, yes. So like Isagi from game reading. Isagi. I mean, it's not so much a power. That's more of a skill. I thought we were talking more superpowers, but I guess so. Something in that realm. I'm rewatching Cardcaptor Sakura. Okay. Yeah, Cardcaptors is, there's some unusual there's some weird crushes in there, like kids having crushes on adults. And I also dropped Cardcaptors in the second half. Like, I watched it as a kid up until clear cards or star cards, when she had to transform all the cards after, finding them all. But the newer season, I didn't like it. Should I watch MHA? Give it a shot. I like it. Should I watch Black Clover? Yeah, I'd say give it a shot. See if you like it. Like, if you're just asking if I like it, then yes. Should you try it? Depends what you're into. I'd say just go for it. If you like intelligence, like Isagi's, game reading, if you like intelligence, so like Isagi, game reading or learning, yeah, pretty much anything involving high intellect, intel gathering, analyzing, that's my favorite stuff. How was the party? Mid. It was mid. I don't even know who would win. I don't do power scaling. I think it's a waste of time. Adult Gon or Merom, not post Rose. See, I don't think you can answer that question. The only thing you have to go on is Pito saying he's reached a level comparable to the king. And then from there you can just put in your personal opinions. Wait, what's your opinion on One Piece? I've been watching One Piece since it came out. And I've rewatched it multiple times since. That should answer your question. Gaga Maru, the goalkeeper. Okay, you think he could at least catch every shot in the whole anime? I don't even know how to answer the question. Because one, I don't remember who he is. I don't remember who Gaga Maru is. But there is no goalkeeper in any soccer anime that I have seen that can block every shot. It just doesn't happen. Do you believe AOT is the best? No. Which shonen anime you like? There's a few hundred of them. I've seen probably around, I don't know, 600, 700, 800 shonen. Probably close to 600, 700 shonen. So can we narrow that down a little bit? Main character of Black Clover is pretty nice. Yeah, Asta is very nice. Do you remember? Welcome back, Jennifer Brown. Have you watched Inazuma 11? I have not. I know what it is, though. Is there anime close to Vinland Saga? In what sense? Quality? Absolutely. Story? We could probably find something similar, but, like, there's not, like, an exact copy of it, no. Should I? No, you should. No, you should not. Do you? No, I'm not religious. Which shonen anime is your favorite? I don't have one. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of shonens. I am not picking a singular series. Guys, let the meme die. If you keep doing that, I will just stop it. Just stop it. Give us an anime that is not worth watching. Detective Conan. But that's all. If you like Detective Conan, that's okay. If you like it, that's okay. I just think it's hot garbage. Take a nap. See you later. Would the Gios fall into intelligence gathering? No, well, that's more of a manipulation ability. You could use it for the purpose of intelligence gathering, but that's more of an absolute command. I'm not really into that. I don't really like commanding people. Which is the most famous anime character of all time? Probably Pikachu. If we're just talking, like you go up to someone random on the street, show them a character, can they name them? Probably going to be Pikachu. Opinion on Mushoku Tensei, I dropped it. I can't deal with it. Death Note or Code Geass, one has to go. So here's the thing. I enjoyed Death Note more, but I think Code Geass is better. So, that's the thing. I enjoyed Death Note more, but Code Geass was just better. What anime do you think is the worst anime to recommend to it? I don't think there is a worst anime to recommend to somebody. It comes down to, what does that person have an interest in? You want to get someone into a series or an anime in general, find out what they like to watch. Find out what their interests are, instead of worrying about what's a good intro series. Do you like shonen anime? Yes, I've seen hundreds of them. Hundreds and hundreds. It's not the only thing I watch, though. Thank you for the follow. What's your favorite anime? I do not have a singular favorite. Have you ever heard the German intro of One Piece? I have not. I've heard every subbed intro and the 4Kids intro. Rudius takes time to develop, damn, he does it well. Rudius develops into a full-blown pedophile, so no. No. What's your favorite romance? Snow White with red hair. Have I watched Orb? I have not. Is One Piece better than Dragon Ball? In what context? Do I like One Piece's story more? Yeah. But, depends on the context. There might be some areas I'd give it to, favorite... I think I prefer Vegeta. My favorite character in Dragon Ball is going to be Vegeta or Piccolo, and I think I prefer those two over the characters in One Piece, generally speaking. So, there's points I would give to Dragon Ball. Do I like Rent a Girlfriend? Absolutely not. We just wanted to say, here, I love anime. So do most of us. Ghost Devil, welcome. What was my... I don't have a favorite anime. I'm not your mama, sorry. Spy Family is boring. Hunter... Spy Family is... I don't find Spy Family boring. It's just not it's not like a high-paced battle series. I think you guys are obsessed with shonens. Piccolo does overfarm, but he's also best dad and just a cool character in general. Fantastic character development. Digimon Elite Ball, exactly. But that's season 2. Magnamon from the movie. Do I like Seven Deadly Sins? Yeah, I do like it. It has problems, but I like it. The guy who... okay. What is Overflow? I don't watch shows like Overflow. So, I'll let someone who's watched Overflow talk about it. He likes Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, GG. I like it, yeah. I'm saying it's not a perfect series. What was my first Dragon Ball? Who has the most traumatizing backstory? Use it a fuel in a way. You could go watch... so backstory. Because we could go with their overall story or backstory. Backstory... Kuma's pretty bad. Kuma's really bad. You could go with Guts, but I feel like Guts has been the face of tragic backstories for a long time now. Yeah, I think it was Kuma for me. If Demon Slayer wasn't real, what would happen? Absolutely nothing. Bro, but Muichiro and Shinobu are made for each other. Guys, you can do shipping if you want to. I think it's weird, but do what you want. Just don't ship children and adults, is all I ask. What do you think of Corey for One Punch? Who's Corey? Who's better, Itachi or Obito? I like Obito more personally. What message are you reading? I'm also on YouTube. and the one dude from Hunter x Hunter with the sad backstory. You mean Kurapika? I mean, Kurapika's story is sad. It's not as bad as Kuma's, in my opinion. It's not even remotely close to as bad as Kuma's, but in my opinion. Roxy, best wife? Roxy. You do you. Have you watched Arifureta? I have not. What's your opinion? What's your opinion on it, Brad? Who's Brad? Who's Corey? Who's Brad? Who are these people? I think Muichiro and Shinamura. I don't do power scaling. Sorry to be like that. I just don't do that kind of stuff. Rudy is best MC? Absolutely not. I will disagree with you there. Have you read Fire Punch? No. I have. I barely read any manga. Sorry. Who's your favorite character from One Punch Man? No, it's not Genos. It's Watchdog Man. What is the worst anime you have watched? The thing is, if it's bad, I just drop it. There is no worst. If I don't like a series, I'm just letting it go. I don't waste my... I'm not going to endure an entire bad series to say I finished it. I'm not wasting my time. Have I read Fire Punch Best Father? I'm gonna again give it to Kuma. I'm gonna give it to Kuma. I've only watched Naruto. What should I watch? What do you want to watch? Like, what kind of show are you looking for? Instead of looking at what you've already watched, what are you looking for right now? Watch Black Clover, already did. What if Goku used Kaioken on his Ultra Instinct? I mean, it'd be kind of hard to do that. I mean, I guess it's possible. Muichiro is made for Shinobu. I don't care. Dude, I don't care about your ships. I have a hard time remembering the names of anime. I forget everyone's names. I forget names all the time, so don't even worry about it. What do you think about Denji? Good writing. I don't care for him as a person, but I think his writing is very good. Digimon New Game versus Pokémon. I haven't played the Digimon game. I have not played it. He can't use Kaioken because UI blocks his sane emotions. Do you think Grimmjow is stronger than Stark? Wait, it wasn't Stark. Well, he was like the number one Espada, right? Was that his name? I think that's who he was. I have no idea. Do I like potatoes? Absolutely all forms. Mashed potatoes, roasted potatoes, baked potatoes, French fries. I'm down with all sweet potatoes, anything, all of it. Isekai genre, I enjoy it. Well, I'll watch isekais. I've seen plenty of isekais. I don't worry about the genre. If it's a good show, I'll watch the show. One day your live ended, but we were able to. Yeah. So my phone died. Chat ended. My phone died, but YouTube didn't close it. Should I watch Berserk? If you're gonna watch it, I'd go with the '97 version. What's your opinion on Baki? I wasn't a fan. I finished it, but I wasn't a fan. Do you know Real Madrid? I do not. What anime should I watch if I want to watch someone really strong? Oh, there's 1,000 options there. That's pretty basic. You can go watch Solo Leveling. You could go watch Reincarnated as a Slime. You could watch Overlord. So there's 3 right there. Does Chopper solo JJK? Maybe Chopper can cure JJ. He'll cure curses. Chopper will find a cure for curses. Do you prefer scrambled eggs, fried eggs, or hard-boiled eggs? Scrambled. Do I have charisma? Not really, no. No, I don't. Not trying to be rude. Which, not which. I feel okay, bro. Oh, you're not being rude. You're not being rude. YouTube is being weird, and it didn't close chat. That's not a problem. I'm from Europe. My English is... But don't worry about your English. As long as I can understand what you're trying to say, don't even worry about it. We'll figure it out. Gojo with unlimited CC solos mid-piece. Power scaling is dumb. I don't really care what you do. Do you have good ideas for an anime? No. I mean, can I come up with ideas? Sure, but I have no desire, no interest, not even in the tiniest bit, to get involved in making anime or manga. That is not my domain. Can you recommend anime with dark thriller, edgy vibes? Parasite the Maxim. I'm gonna make an example of what? It's 10:35. Okay, so it's 10:35. Are you gonna go to bed? Have you watched an anime? Okay, have you watched an anime? You watched the first episode and dropped tons of times. There's been tons of series where I drop first episode. Many times. Oh yeah. Rent a Girlfriend, 100 Girlfriends, Girlfriend, the harem ones, DxD, anything like that, gone. There you go. There's several. Okay. Miwa Fodder. Okay. Have you watched Hell's Paradise? I haven't finished Hell's Paradise. What anime characters are most similar to me? I never thought about it. People have asked me that question. There is not a single character who I relate to on a significant level, beyond like some small like thing here and there. What should I launch if I finish the One Piece and I want something like it? So you want something, so like a long journey? Like an adventure story? You could watch Hunter x Hunter. You could watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Thoughts on Makima? I don't really care for anyone in... So when it comes to Chainsaw Man, I don't care about anybody. There's not a single character I care about. I think the story is good. I think the world is interesting. I think the writing for the verses is good. But I just don't care about any of them. Remotely. They could all die, I wouldn't care. Do you watch Golden Apple? I have not. Do you think Saitama needs Maya Takina? I have no idea what that is. Do you think you could beat 10 Charloses at the same time? If they don't have a gun, absolutely. If you have 10 people with a gun, then odds are one of them is going to hit me. I cry when I hear Kuma's backstory. Yeah, fair enough. Valid take. Do you think God of War would be a good anime? I've played God of War 2 on the PlayStation 2 for 20 minutes when I was a kid. So I have absolutely no idea. I have almost no knowledge of God of War. So, maybe? There's a good amount of isekai fantasy like Oli Kitty. I have no idea what that is either. 12:55 over here, 27 October. I mean, oh, so you're like a day ahead of us? Damn. Who's your favorite character from what? How you doing, Hornet? I've cried just thinking about certain Chainsaw Man characters. I can't say the same. I can understand you getting attached to them. That's okay. I have never felt any kind of emotional attachment to any Chainsaw Man character. Like, the closest I had was, like, what, Pakun? Do I like Dandadan? No. I dropped it after Season 1. If you would choose a backstory that's worse than Kuma's, I guess Guts is pretty bad. There's a Spawn. I mean, Spawn. I could fight Spawndom. I mean, if you give him if you give Spawndom like 10 Funk Freeds, I'm not beating 10 elephants. Like, I have some degree of awareness. I'm not beating up an elephant. Have you seen Tokyo Ghoul? I have. I enjoyed the first half. Kogios has the best ending. It has a good ending. I have no complaints about the ending. Who is your favorite anime character of all? Impossible to say. Never going to happen. What age would I stop watching anime? Why would I stop watching anime? Well, why would I stop? If it's 1 a.m. here, I'm sitting in my room playing electric guitar while my cat's sitting on my iPad, and your cat doesn't mind that you're playing electric guitar? Damn. My teen romantic comedy top 5 slide. I mean, Snafu's a fun one. Snafu's a fun romance. Chainsaw Man, my favorite piece of fiction ever. I mean, it's a well-written story. I may not care for the characters, but it's a well-written story. I don't even like the series, and Chainsaw and the Reese arc was good. How you doing, Glazer? What's good? Do you want my cat? No, I don't have. I can't take care of a cat right now. Foxy for One Piece power could have been. Yes, Foxy's power Foxy's Devil Fruit is very good. He was just incompetent. I love seeing Zoro arguing with his crew because he always gets lost. He doesn't deny it. He's just embarrassed. Cute little Zoro. If you do like reading manga, I don't. Do you consider reading manhwa? I mean, the source is irrelevant. Whether it's a manga, a manhwa, a book, doesn't matter. I don't like to read because I don't remember anything that I read. I don't remember any of it ever at all. So like it's in one year, out the other. I have books on my cabinet for reference if I need certain information. I have technical books that I can just go and get the source material. But as for like sitting down and reading books to enjoy something, I would read one page, get to the next page, forgot what I just read. I have all of Tatsuki Fujimoto mangas. I have no idea who that is, but that's really cool. Which Oreo is the best? I've only had the regular Oreos and Oreo Thins. I'm just not a huge Oreo guy. I've never gone around trying all the flavors. What are your top? I don't have a top 5. I don't have a ranking system at all. If we go genre by genre, I might have some favorites sometimes, but like an overall top 5 doesn't exist for me. CSM author. Okay, so you have all this manga. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I respect supporting your supporting manga authors, buying the manga, buying figures, supporting their work. I think that's a good thing. What do you think about Viral Hit? Oh, I tried that one. Didn't like it. Saw one episode and I stopped. Serious question: what anime do I get? I'm not a horny teenager. It's a terrible day for rain. Yeah, it is a terrible day for rain. Do you know Sukuna made a Kit Kat of Gojo? I know what happened in the manga, yes. Do you think Luffy has... Okay, so the people who complain about plot armor, it's one of two things. Either you're an angry power scaler when authors don't care about power scaling because it's stupid. The only thing that matters is plot consistency, and they're just telling a story, so power scalers stay mad. Or two, if the author writes themselves into a corner, so they have to come up with a way out of it. So they basically screwed themselves. They need to find a way to write themselves out of it. They kind of did not think things through. So there's two ways you can look at it. And I don't think he did that. What One Piece character is my favorite? I do not have a favorite. I have like 10. Kiros, Kuma, Zoro, Rayleigh, Katakuri. Take your pick. I'm fine with any of them. To be honest on AST. What? To be honest on Asta? I like Asta. Do you think you can win against Akaza? A demon? A superpowered demon. Because he's fictional, yes. I like Sanji, but I don't like his perverted side. I mean, that's Toei screwing Sanji over. Sanji, when he's not supposed to be like that. But I would agree. I'm spend a week with Charlos. I would just kill Charlos, and I'd be with his decomposing corpse. I'm fine. I don't. Plot armor makes no sense. That's the whole point of an MC. MCs die. You know an MC can die, right? Like main characters do die in their stories. But the plot armor is just the author telling their story. I know, dude. I'm not dealing with you. I saw you in the city in a suit. You mean on the live stream or in person? Because I did have I was in a suit and I was on a live stream. Did you actually see me? Nah. How do you feel about Fairy Tail? I enjoy. Okay, so they have some of my favorite music. They do have bad arcs, but they also do have really good arcs. You saw me? Okay, damn. All right, I was spotted. But yeah, I do enjoy Fairy Tail for the most part. It was because I wasn't sure. Oh, you okay? So, if you saw me in a suit, if it was like a charcoal gray suit, then that's me. Yeah, if you saw me running downtown, then in a charcoal gray suit, purple tie, yeah, that was me. Who do you think Luffy will end up with? He's an aromantic character. He's not going to. Do you think Black Frieza versus Beerus is close? I'm not reading the manga, so I know Black Frieza exists. I know that he beat Goku and Vegeta at one point. I don't know. Even if you want me to power scale, even though I don't know where they stand right now. I objectively do not know. The Evil Eye should watch Kingdom of Ruin. Oh, I mean, that'll traumatize you for sure. Have I watched Lord of Mysteries? I have not, because it's messed up, though. I mean, that's not where I don't live on that side of town. Like that I was going to a bat mitzvah. So I actually like, you know what city I'm in, but yeah, I don't live on that side of town. Out of every main character in every anime known to you, which one do you think could be best? Could be out of every main character in every anime you know, do you think could beat? I don't do power scaling. I don't care for it. Beerus destroyed. I mean, I assume Beerus was stronger, most likely. I'm just again, I'd be speaking from a place of ignorance and lack of interest. That must be why the first time. I'm never in that part of town. Like where you saw me, I'm never over there. Which one do you think you? Oh, do I think I could beat? Any MC with no superpower. Fine, I'll go beat up Light. I'll go fight Light, or you know what? I'll go fight the guy from. Actually, I don't want to fight the guy from Campfire Cooking. Oh, you know what? I'll fight the guy from Erased. He's a skinny old guy or a child. So surprise blue screen. I did karate. I did Fang Shen Do. I've done wrestling. And yeah, I actually have a martial arts background. Surprise! The Renji fight versus Ichigo was peak. Yes, it was. That was a good fight, yes. If you could eat any devil fruit, I would choose not to eat one. I don't want a devil fruit. What's cap? That I have a martial arts background? Kingdom of Ruin is a peaceful. Oh yeah, no, that is cap. The second I saw Kingdom of Ruin is a peaceful no. I read the first line of your sentence and I said no. I am watching Fairy Tail. Any things to say? There's going to be good arcs and bad arcs. You might want to stop before the 100-year quest. So when you finish the Fairy Tail final series, you may not want to watch the 100-year quest. It does fall off. Really bad. Sword Art Online? It's pretty, but I don't like it. Do I enjoy Rock Lee Drunken Fist fillers? Not the fillers, but like Rock Lee versus Kimimaro, that was fun. I guess you can be like that. Yeah, exactly. I started watching JJK. It's so good. Anything you'd recommend watching that's similar? So you could watch Fire Force. Though I do think JJK is more consistently better. I do like Fire Force Season 1 a lot, but I didn't think 2 and 3 were as good. You might have a different opinion, but like, you could try Fire Force or Soul Eater. As a lifelong Dragon Ball fan, it has terrible writing, character development, etc. Cool fights, though. I'm going to disagree with you, though. I'm going to very, 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 very strongly disagree with you, because if you think Vegeta and Piccolo and Krillin have terrible writing, you might want to reevaluate. I love Tenten versus one of the Seven Swordsmen. It was nice seeing Tenten on screen for the first time. Hello, last time I said hi, you ended stream. Yeah, that's because my phone died, and I tried to turn off the stream, and YouTube wouldn't let me. Be immortal or be stuck in a loop of reborn as a rabbit with no legs and arms. And eyes and ears. So basically just, okay. I guess I'm stuck in a time. I guess I'm immortal then. I don't really want to be immortal. Which Nen category do you think would have, out of us, based off of the personality test, it would be Enhancer. If the personality test is like, if we're going off of that, Enhancer. I hope David Production locks in with the animation for Core 2. I can't say I know what you're talking about, but okay. Is AOT worth the watch? My friends keep telling me to watch it, but I'm still not sure. So, like, look. Everyone's going to like different series. You could always just try the show, see if you like it. Give it a few episodes, see if it's your thing. Like, it's going to be pretty intense right out of the gate. See if it grabs you, and then decide from there. Like if you don't like it, it's okay, but give it a shot, see if it's your thing. He's not on the treadmill. Exactly. Cat knows I'm using magic, or I'm using moonwalking magic. Lord of Mysteries is not messed up. I mean, I haven't seen Lord of Mysteries. I can't judge it. Godzilla, God, he's moving on air. Yep. Yeah, I'm using Moonwalking Magic. Opinion on Darling I assume you meant Darling in the Franxx. I dropped it right away. Rising of Shield Hero, I have seen all 4 seasons. The only good one was season 1, 2, 3, and 4 were all bad. Did not like it. The animation for Fire Force. I do think Fire Force is pretty. I do think the earlier seasons are better than the newer. Not just in the story, not just with the characters and the fan service and all that stuff. I do genuinely think that they cooked at the start and it just kind of tapered down. I reincarnated as a bottle of vinegar. That kind of sucks. You're watching One Piece. That's cool. Watch AOT, bro. I swear you won't regret. I've already seen it. If you're telling me to see it, I've already seen it. Can you give me some horror? So I'm not a horror expert. I would go with Berserk, Parasite, Madoka Magica. Thoughts on Zombie? I can't help you there. Animation for Tatsumaki. Wait, you mean from Tatsumaki from One Punch Man? Season 3 had great cuts, though. I mean, Season 3 Fire Force just wasn't my thing. I mean, I just don't think it was that good. Out of these 3, which would you prefer to be in Walking Dead? To be in Walking Dead, World War Z, or I Am Legend. I have seen none of those. Golden Boy, no, I don't watch that stuff. Hell nah, he's a husband of Shinobu. Oh, you okay? You guys are doing Demon Slayer shipping stuff. Okay, I can't help you there. They should make a Minecraft anime. I wouldn't watch it. I don't even like Minecraft. Me and my son are gonna watch Goblin Slayer. Episode 1 is kind of rough in a dark sense, but a good series. I like Goblin Slayer. Just a heads up, anime only, no movies. It's not that I don't watch movies. I very, 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 very rarely watch movies. Almost never. Have I seen I have not seen The Boys. I have not seen The Boys. I've heard of The Boys. OVA versus Japanese dub. OVA versus Japanese dub? I don't even know what you're comparing. Bro, please come live when you are done watching AOT. Please come live when you're done watching AOT because I want to... we have a Discord channel if you want to discuss anime as you're watching it together. You can hop into the Discord and talk about stuff there. You got to go watch One Piece. All right, I'll see you later. Enjoy it. Can you tell Bezos to stop shipping kids with grown-ass people? Yeah, guys, that's creepy. Please don't ship children and adults. That's weird. Have you seen Reincarnated as a TikTok anime reviewer? I will not be watching that. Okay, Made for TV Versus. Made for TV Versus. I have no idea what that is. Made for TV Versus? I never heard of that in my life. Hello, Samurai the Dark. About to make my chocolate cake with Nesquik. Ugh. Sounds, damn. Hey bro, how can I escape from Bermuda Triangle if I'm stuck with your girlfriend? I guess you're stuck in a Bermuda Triangle with your girlfriend. Have fun. If you could choose the saddest death, Rengoku died to Akaza by his organs. I do. Shinobu being brutally eaten by Doma. Okay. I mean, I haven't seen Shinobu's death, but thank you for spoiling that. I knew she was gonna die, but okay. I'll just go with Rengoku because I like Rengoku more than Shinobu. Where am I from? I'm Canadian. Could Gojo from JJK beat the Zoldyck family? I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't do power scaling. What are your in-depth thoughts on redo of Healer? My in-depth thought is please don't mention that series in front of me. I will not be talking about it. Kotetsu and Mitsuri are great people. Okay? Show your abs. I don't really like posing on camera. I don't really like posing in general, so I'm going to pass. Have I watched Breaking Bad? I have not. I have not watched Breaking Bad. How you doing, Dave? What's your favorite JoJo stand or part? I don't know about stand, but part I can say either 2 or 3. I can say 2 or 3. I'm on part 4 right now. Most overrated anime? I had to do this every stream. I don't care about underrated or overrated. If a show is good, I'll stand by it. If a show is bad, I'm going to say why I think it's bad. I don't care if people say AOT, Solo Leveling, Full Metal, whatever. If it's popular and you like it, you can like it. Don't worry about it. Dio is the GOAT. I mean, I like Dio. Dio is fun. Is he my favorite? No, but he's fun. Mango anime? I'm not really a big Mango fan. I'm sorry. Bro, have you watched Squid Games? I have not. The kindergarten... Wait. I don't have any children. What are you talking about? Can you at least ship them normally? Yeah. Please, no weird shipping. I bet y'all are about to scream at me since I'm back. Okay. I'm not really... I mean, okay, we'll scream at you if you want to. Do you think Aaron was right? I think Aaron was understandable. I think his course of action was understandable. Can me and my friend guest request? No. My favorite romance anime is the Angel Next Door. Ooh, I do enjoy Angel Next Door. I do enjoy it. I'm more of a Snow White with red hair guy, but good choice. Good choice. I don't have a top 5 overall. Dio's a tsundere? Yes, he is. Absolutely. Your Bible with Annie. Let Kotetsu and okay, you're doing your shipping stuff. I give up Bezos for the love of God. I feel the same way. Wake up to really nothing going right in this bad world. Some things are going right. Depends on your perspective. Yeah, sure, we're having lots of problems. Yeah, it depends on your perspective. Thoughts on Parasite? Fantastic series. Recommend it all the time. Who's your... I don't have waifus, sorry. How much anime have I seen? Close to 1,000. We're in the 900s range. Wake up... bro, how many... okay, I just answered that question, so there you go. In the 900s. We're watching a lot. Has bro have minus 999 aura for who? If you mean me, I don't really care. I mean, I have more aura than everybody. Controversial, but any anime shipping is weird. Sometimes. I think, like, I don't do it. Why was you in a suit yesterday? Because I had a party. Gotta go. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Psycho. What's the worst one? So here's the thing. If a show is bad, I'm not going to finish it to see if it's the worst one I've seen. I just drop it. I'm not going to endure the suffering all the way to the end so I can rank my worst anime. I just let it go. And it goes to my discard pile. Seriously, have you watched... Yes, I've been watching anime since 1994. I've been at this for a while. You're going to leave for lunch? Bring us back snacks, please. I want food, too. The best romance anime of all time. I mean, my personal favorite's probably Snow White with red hair. Your live just invited me. I mean, I think maybe someone invited you. How was the party yesterday? Mid. Food sucked. Have you never hate watched Nana? No. Hate watch a series? Watch a series that I hate? No. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I mean, it's just because I'm older than a lot of you guys. Like, a lot of you are, like, high school kids or whatever, so I've just been at this longer. Like, when you're my age, you'll probably say the same thing I'm saying now. I'm going to call out anime I think you haven't seen, Ergo Proxy. I mean, no, I have not. There's tons of series I haven't seen. People name, throughout the stream, tons of shows I have not seen. What's it called? The romance anime you just said? Snow White with red hair? Yeah. Fantastic. There you go. 6th grade right there. I mean, Naruto really does love Sakura. I mean, he thought he did. He genuinely did have a crush on her for a while. But I don't think it was, like, love. Bro, don't be upset by hate comments. Why would I care about hate comments? You come on the internet, you gotta expect to deal with at least some nasty stuff. I don't care. Dub or sub? Both. Whoever's voice actors I like more. I don't do power scaling. Sorry, question mark. But yeah, if it's romance series, I got a list covered for you. You saw a Chainsaw movie? I saw Chainsaw Man yesterday. It was a good movie. I recommend it. I don't really understand hating. It's a waste of time. Hating is a waste of time. See, like, no matter who you are, people will like you, people will not like you. I just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Naruto should marry... Okay, Kat, now you're going to jail. Kat, you're going to jail. Bro, trying to go somewhere, stuck on a treadmill? Oh, I'm not stuck. I can just step off like this. I'm good. I can move around. I'm free. I'm not trapped here. What's your opinion on One Punch Man? New episode. I haven't seen episode 3. I've seen episodes 1 and 2, so I will be watching 3 after the stream is done. Yep, I can get. I know, right? I could step off the treadmill. Yesterday, I was even outside. Most overrated. I don't worry about overrated or underrated. If a show is good, I'll tell you why I think it's good. If it's bad, I'll tell you why I don't like it, regardless of popularity. MHA Anime of the Year. You know what? I'll wait. I will wait until the year is up, but I'd say it's in the discussion. It's in the discussion. I am watching To Your Eternity Season 3. It's interesting. I was not expecting it to go this way when I started the season. It's something. It's something. What's the time? It's 3:50. Do you think Gojo should be Santa? Gojo is Santa. I don't see Gojo doesn't have the personality to be Santa. The new Sage? Which new Sage? Have you ever watched Demon Hunters? I don't think I have. Do you like real life one? Oh, the live action One Piece? Yeah, it was good. I think it's a great way to get people into experiencing One Piece without needing to jump into this huge anime, so they can just kind of get their feet wet. Opinions on Stein. Okay, so I'm not the guy to ask about Steins Gate because I tried it multiple times. It's not for me. I couldn't get into it. Manga, anime, or both. So I'm not saying that manga is bad. I just almost never read it. I almost never read the manga. So I'm not going to be the best guy to ask. And I'm definitely more of an anime guy. Would you rather watch anime, English, or Japanese? I do both. Whoever voice actors I like more. Do you love Big Mac? I've never actually had a Big Mac. Bro, can you tell me if Vinland Saga is worth watching? I think it's fantastic. I personally think Vinland Saga is fantastic. If you would, which eye from Naruto? I was asked this question before. Probably Byakugan. Probably just because of being able to see everything around me in a large area sounds really useful. And I don't need superpowers, so I don't need the Sharingan, learning people's moves and all that stuff. I think that just having that kind of vision would be really practical. Bakugo's performance against oh yes. Bakugo versus All For One was a fantastic fight. Beautiful. Stunning. Loved it. Castlevania, haven't seen it in years, but I remember it being pretty good. Made in Abyss, I haven't seen it yet. It's high on my list, though. Eminence and Shadow was mid. I thought it was really nothing special. Do you think Naruto is cheating on his wife? No. Absolutely not. I mean, in real life, no one is going to get the Byakugan weak points, are they? I mean, pretty much, but I'm not fighting anybody. I'm not fighting people. I just think being able to see everything around me over a pretty wide range would be potentially useful. If I lose something, if I see something going on somewhere, if I need to catch my bus or whatever, who would cheat on here? Naruto's not the type to cheat. Do I like God of High School? It's fun. It's kind of it's kind of rushed, but it was fun. Why would I be depressed? If you would choose an ability from My Hero, I'm gonna choose either permeation or Momo's quirk, using your lipids to produce anything as long as you understand its composition. Who would Tower of God had someone? I still think Tower of God is good. I've enjoyed every season so far of Tower of God. Is watching anime your favorite anime? Yes. What do you think of Darwin Games? Haven't seen it yet. Is watching anime... Okay, I already read that one. If I choose... Bro, what's your favorite anime? Don't have one. Favorite fruit and character from One Piece? Damn. So the thing is, I don't have a favorite character. I have 10. But my favorite fruit would be Kuma. It'd be the Nikyu no Mi. I don't know who Evil Larry is, but if he's evil, I don't really want him. The workshop arc ruined it for me. Which was the workshop arc? Can Momo produce food? Oh, you mean for Hero? I was fine with it. I would choose New Order as I don't need New Order. I'm not fighting anybody. Is watching anime your favorite hobby? No. No, it's not. It's one of my favorite hobbies. For Tower of God. Oh, I liked every season of Tower of God. It was good for me. If you could have one cursed technique, always the Boogie Woogie. Opinion on Hunter x Hunter, solid series, highly recommend it. My favorite character is Moshi, and favorite food is Moshi. Is the GPS fruit. Okay. I'm gonna ask opinion which devil fruit be. I already said it's Kuma's. Nico's never my favorite devil fruit. My favorite fruit is there's a chef in a whole cake. He can make. Yes, that is a wonderful ability. The ability to turn anything you cut into food sounds wonderful. Cleave is a solid crisp technique to have on you. I mean, I'm sticking with the Boogie Woogie. What do you think about watching next? Made in Abyss. I've already decided the next show I'm adding to my list is Made in Abyss. Just did the Gojo Hollow Purple Pose at a BJJ tournament. Nice. Do you mind answer some questions? We're literally here to talk about anything anime, so as long as it's a question that I can answer and isn't too creepy, then sure. I love biscuit. Oh, the biscuit fruit. I wouldn't mind an army of cookie soldiers. I'd probably just eat them myself. You're asking political questions. Free Palestine. What are you on right now? I'm on air. I just finished Black Clover. What do you think about it? I'm a big fan of this. I'm a big fan of the series. Of course, I like Digimon. We got Digimon on the screen. Want to debate on it? I'm not really a political debater, so I don't think we need to debate on ending war and genocide and people starving to death. Simon, which fruit do you think is the most OP? I think it comes down to utilization. I think there's plenty of fruits which can be argued that are completely busted when utilized properly. And guess what? My family's also Israeli Jewish. I'm half Jew. I don't care. I'm also atheist, so it doesn't matter. End the war. Hell nah, Sakura Mochi is better than Mochi Mochi. What time are you on? It's 3:56. Would you rather a Star Wars or Ninja Turtles anime? So I'm not really a Star Wars guy to begin with, so I'm definitely going to go hard on Ninja Turtles. Perfect example of the mochi fruit would be useless in almost anybody else's possession. I mean, I think a lot of people could use mochi well. I think you could do a lot with mochi. I don't think it's just Katakuri. I mean, Katakuri clearly uses it very well. The ice fruit is busted. Aokiji, I mean, a lot of the Logias are pretty damn powerful. What anime am I on? I'm watching like 5. I'm watching a whole bunch. I don't watch like one series. I would want a Yosagi, Yojimbo, and I have no idea what that is. From the river to the sea. Would you want anime? Okay, would you want an anime? What would the anime be about, and what would it be called? So you guys are asking me for something I don't do. I don't write manga. I don't make up stories. I'm not an author. That's not my thing. I'm not in the business of trying to create an anime. I will leave that up to the authors and the artists to do that. I have no desire to make a show. Esdeath is a great ice user. She is good. Yeah, she's good at using ice for sure. He was the bunny samurai in The bunny samurai. I don't remember the bunny samurai in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Which Dragon Ball series is your favorite? Original Dragon Ball. Favorite kid show? How do we define a kid show? Like a show we watched as a kid? Cause like how do we define that? Can a normal hockey user defeat a Conker's hockey user? Potentially. Depends on the specifics. Cause like there's characters who they could just use Conkers and knock you out like who can just like literally outright conk you out without having to do anything. But if you're able to withstand that and you're like you have like reasonable combat stats and like a win condition that you could take advantage of, you could do it. But it would be tricky. Do I have any manga? No. I used to, but I don't anymore. You said you don't have a waifu. No, I don't. And you have waifu, husbando, tier. So here's the thing. Playing filter games is not my... Like, I'm just playing filter games. All of my content on this channel is literally just filter games. I don't... Like, there's all the versus filter games I do. It's not like I actually care about any of it. I don't make the games. I don't do power scaling. It's just a game that I found on TikTok, and that's it. God damn it, TikTok, come on. There we go. We're good. If you've ever watched Evangelion, it wasn't my thing. If Garp is 100, Sengoku's 98 in strength, I mean, I don't care about it that much. They're comparable. Did Simon get upset? I don't know. Did they? If you've watched, okay. Oh, right, you forgot. Yeah, it's not that I'm not into mecha. It's just most mecha series don't interest me. Like, there's Iron Blooded Orphans, there's Braver, and there's Eureka 7. It's just most of the time. What characters do you think have Conqueror's Haki? Like Akainu, obviously. Emu, obviously. Dragon, Mihawk, they'll have it. Is Mihawk Painty Sword true? No. I mean, if you had an anime, what would that... But again, Brad, you're asking me to do something I don't do. How would I do that ahead of time? Like, if I don't do that ahead of time, you're basically asking me on the spot to come up with an anime concept. I don't have a story that I'm trying to tell. I just don't. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, not everyone who watches anime wants to make an anime, right? That's. Do you think Mihawk beats Shanks? I really am incapable of caring any less. Because it doesn't matter. Well, one, it doesn't matter, and two, we have no evidence. We have seen nothing. So, like, if the power scalers want to do their power scaling thing, at least wait for something to come out. Which of the big three do you recommend watching first? Any of them. Whichever seems the most interesting to you. There's no particular order you have to go in. Have I tried Getter Robo? I have no idea what that is. I make comics, I just want some idea. I mean, I won't be able to, like, being honest, I will not be able to help you. Because if you want ideas on making a comic, I don't have any desire to make a comic. I don't spend my free time thinking about anime ideas. I spend my free time thinking about gym stuff. So, like, yeah, I'm sorry, I just won't be of much use there. How you doing, Doomslayer? My name is Maitaku. Which title is more funny, Snitch D Rat or Paint D Sword? Is more funny? I don't really like either of them. Paint D Sword is easier to say. I don't really like. I think they're both silly. Can you say hello? Hello. Pierre. How's life going? Pretty good, actually. In what episode does One Piece get interesting? Episode 1. I liked it from the very beginning. I don't know what you're waiting for specifically. Like, I don't know what you're not enjoying. That's what's hard for me to answer. Because, like, I liked it from episode 1, day 1. How do you remember all of those animes and its scenes? I don't. I don't remember all the animes I've seen and all of the moments. I forget most of it. I forget the vast majority of it. I'm going to make a comic anime about demon and angels. That sounds good. I mean, demon and angels is a very commonly used concept in anime. You can definitely tell a good story out of that. What faction would you be in? A Revolutionary Army. One Piece, Revolutionary Army every time. If I had a Nen-type, Enhancer. At least if we're going off of the personality test, it would be Enhancer. Okay. One Piece is good. I just thought it will get even better since it does get better. It does get better. But, like, it depends on what you mean, right? You made it kind of sound like you were having a bad time. And, like, you're just waiting for it to pick up. But if you're already enjoying yourself, there's going to, I guess it depends what you're specifically looking for. I'd say the first big moment for a lot of fans would be like Arlong Park or the Baratier. That's probably going to be one of the big moments for you. One Piece was so good just straight up from the start, but I was waiting for a major power-up. They get plenty of major power-ups. They get plenty. Do you remember me from all of those streams I have joined? I remember that kind of text. I can't read your name, but I recognize it. Do you think Luffy will meet his father? Yes. Will they talk? I don't think there will be much talking. I don't think Luffy and Dragon will do much talking. Be like, oh, you're my dad? Cool. And they get to work. That's really it. Neither of them are much talkers, and nor are they very emotionally invested. Well, maybe Dragon's like, he has a bit of a protective side, kind of. But I think they're just going to get to work. Robin moment is bigger than Nami and Enies Lobby. That's a bit, well, Robin's is also much further along than Nami's. Like, Arlong Park is way before Enies Lobby. So they're asking, like, when does it first pick up? So there's that. What do you think of Dragon for one of Dagon? Who's Dagon again? Yeah, I don't see Dragon being much of a talker. What would be your 3 chakra natures? 3? You're giving me a Keke Tota? You're giving me 3 chakra natures. Sounds excessive, but okay. Wind, water, lightning. Have I watched Tomodachi Game? I have not. I've heard of Summertime Rendering, haven't seen it. Nana, I haven't seen that either. How Luffy defeated Lucci without Haki? Lucci didn't have Haki at the time either. Think about when Haki was introduced as a concept. Haki was like first introduced like well past that point. Yeah, but Gus is under the misunderstanding of when Haki actually became a thing that was introduced into the series. Yeah, no, the different thing. Okay, so that's a red card. So like that's the those were the Rokushiki techniques, not Haki. Those are the Rokushiki techniques. There's like kicking the air really fast, and aerial slash, hardening the body, which sounds like Haki. But then then Oda eventually came up with the concept of Haki, which he introduced later on in the series. Haki was not a thing yet. Guts, this is one of those most tragic characters in anime. Guts is pretty tragic, yes. Do you think Kabuto would give Orochimaru user? I'm gonna put you in timeout. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Stop it. Luffy needs to bring back Gum UFO. Gum UFO. That's a fun. I mean, he could probably do an upgraded UFO now. Is my YouTube name? You call it Lucas? That's my real name. So like, here's the thing, Lucas. There's hundreds of names that I come across every stream, so like remembering who is gonna be impossible. I'm gonna primarily be reading the names that I see on screen. The only people who I really use their real names are the people who I've met in person. Because like, oh, I know this person. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, but it's gonna be really hard to keep track of who is who. When it's just too many names. Would you let Orochi... Okay, would you give you a cursed seal? No, I would not. What about Tower of God? Hey, number 1 Gurren Lagann fan. I mean, there's not really a lot of number 1 Gurren Lagann fans in chat. So, kind of a standout name. Do I have any mods? Yes, but they either show up on their own or I pay them to be here. So they're not here all the time. They do have full-time jobs. They do pass by occasionally. What do you think of Seven Deadly Sins? I think it's a good series with problems. You know, it definitely has its issues. inappropriate relationships, fan service, that kind of stuff, animation fall off. But I like the series, but I acknowledge its weak points. Do I have any? Okay, and Gum Gum Water Balloon. Gum Gum Water Balloon. Haven't seen that in a hot minute. Maybe he'll do like alternate versions of that. I don't think he'll do the Gum Gum Balloon again. Maybe some version of the UFO. I don't think he's going to do the water balloon one again, but maybe a UFO version. I mean, he did turn some characters into frisbees. Maybe he'll turn them into like a UFO or something. What am I training today? Yoga. What is my favorite? Okay, what's your favorite what if anime? I don't have a favorite anime. I'm sorry. If I had a Sharingan, could I put this pretty girl? No. User, I'm actually going to put you in timeout because you're actually getting really inappropriate and kind of like really creepy to the point where I'm actually concerned for the safety of the chat. I'm putting you in timeout. Have I seen Space Brothers? I have not. If the Otsutsuki wanted indestructible forms, why not go after Orochimaru? Orochimaru wasn't indestructible. Gum Gum Days. Gum Gum Days? Where was Gum Gum Days? Was that an English dub version? Was that a term only used in dub? Thank you for the follow, user 9 da 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 da. Oh, are you the one who I put in timeout? Albedo low key fire. Albedo's a bit weird, but okay. My attacks have no effect on you. Who decided that? Yeah, your attacks do have no effect on me. I decided that. Someone said to me, in real life physics, lightning is hotter than magma, so by in real life logic, is Enel stronger? At least he should escape from Luffy's attacks? Because he would be faster? Because he'd be... Guys, so you're talking about heat or speed? Like, you're trying to... Again, you're using real-world physics in anime, when anime does not follow the rules of physics. This is another problem, this is another reason I don't do power scaling. Anime doesn't follow the laws of physics, so you're trying to use a rule system that doesn't make any sense in that world. It doesn't add up. That math does not work. What do you think it would happen if Muzan would come to our world? He'd get nuked, or well, he wouldn't last too long. I mean, he'd be a problem, but he'd be dealt with. Who's your favorite character in Seven Deadly Sins? My profile picture should answer that question. Thoughts on Darling in the Franxx? I dropped it right away. And that's when he just gum dazed. He turned off his when he turned off his brain against Enel and just stopped thinking. Yes. I don't know if that was that the term he used in the subbed, or was that just dubbed? But I do remember what you're talking about. Enel is coming back. Muzan only works because they don't have nukes. I mean, you can't really use a nuke on one person, because if he's in a populated area, they can't exactly just send a nuke. Any Horimiya fan? I enjoy Horimiya. Was obsessed with something. I was way younger, but it was kind of mid looking back. Muzan's higher-ups can make demons. What if it became an apocalypse? Okay, so if there was a demon apocalypse, then they're getting nuked. Goodbye, they're all dead. Sorry, unnecessary casualties. Do you think Kokushibo can defeat Muzan? Possibly. I mean, maybe. So one, I haven't read the manga. I only know how it ends. And two, I'm not a power scaler, so I'm really not the guy to ask on who beats who. Darling in the Franxx. Oh, sorry. Give me an underrated anime. I don't follow underrated or overrated. I think it makes no sense. I think it makes no sense. If a show is good, watch it. Who cares about popularity? If not a lot of people talk about a show when it's bad, okay. If it's good, watch it. I don't spend my time thinking about popularity. Like, what are you looking to watch? Instead of asking what's underrated, what are you looking to watch? Do you think a nuke would take out Madara? I mean, like a normal living Madara, and if he didn't have, probably. You've seen Seven Deadly Sins, I have, and Knights of the Apocalypse. They can't make a lot of PF demons. Only Muzan can make demons without drawbacks. Okay. Kokushibo is the Upper Moon 1, and he just uses his own breathing. It's moon breathing. Okay. Many fights against Luffy is pre-time skip. Like Crocodile seemed sketchy. When Crocodile became suddenly strong in Marineford, how has that happened? Okay, so what did Crocodile do in Marineford that was specifically crazy? He beat some low-level soldiers during his escape. They got to Marineford. He tried to attack Whitebeard and got blocked. He didn't actually do anything. He just got blocked every time he attacked anybody. He did a couple of sandstorms. He didn't do anything of significance. Favorite character in Seven Deadly Sins, it's Escanor. Best vampire anime, I've only seen one, Hellsing Ultimate. So, yeah, I'm going with Hellsing Ultimate. Poor Kizaru is getting beat up by Gear 5 and he can't even do anything. So, then I don't think you're paying attention. If you think that Kizaru is being beaten up and can't do anything about it, I don't think you're watching the same series as everybody else. Do you not see him taking his time, holding back, saving Luffy? He saved Luffy. Rengoku and Ace are both donut men. Yeah, fair enough. Crocodile beat Luffy 2 times before he did. Luffy did lose. I thought they all lost some powers, then Muzan had to refill them. Something like Ranking of Kings fantastic, To Your Eternity fantastic. Yeah, Ranking of Kings, To Your Eternity fantastic series. Highly recommend those. Those are really good. Enel Speed Blitz by Enel got Speed Blitz by pre-geared Luffy seemed far-fetched. He didn't get really Speed Blitzed. Enel did not get Speed Blitzed. I remember that fight specifically. It wasn't like he came out of nowhere and decked him and he couldn't keep up. He took a full-on giant golden ball to the face. And he did do a good fight, but that head punch looked... Yeah, I'm not saying... Kizaru obviously took damage. It's not like he was clearly outclassing Luffy, come on. But to say that Kizaru could not do anything, that he was helpless, no. What do you think about Bakugo's return? In fact, Bakugo is killing it right now. Well, now he's kind of out of he's done. He did his share, he's done. But it was really good. Naruto's pretty solid. The diamond fruit is pretty useless. It should have been a Logia. I mean, no, not really. Not really. Metal can damage Enel, right? Metal conducts electricity. So, if you take a steel beam and bang him in the head with it, he'd feel it. When Bonnie saw Kuma's memories, it was so sad. Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was pretty rough. So here's the thing. It's not that he couldn't dodge. He just didn't dodge. You guys are thinking from the plot of... You guys are thinking entirely from the angle of power scalers and what's the best move to do in every single moment, in every single scene. That's not how storytelling works. Power scaling doesn't matter. It doesn't. As long as a story is logically consistent, then it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna lie, Gear 5 Luffy is approaching Aokiji's level in power. Yeah, Luffy is very capable of fighting admirals at this point. Not saying he's going to win every time, but he can fight admirals. What's your favorite moment in Egghead? Favorite moment in Egghead? Vegapunk's speech. Vegapunk's speech. I was so shocked when Bonnie was watching Kuma's backstory, and Kuma's dad got killed. I mean, Kuma's backstory is, yeah, it's a rough time, to say the least. He still needs more permission from Muzan. Doma can't turn any demons because he gave them. Okay, all right. Yeah, it is brutal. It's rough. I stopped watching the anime for a couple weeks after that because I need a break. Has dude been walking all day? Admiral's awakened powers? I mean, we've never seen a confirmation awaken Logia. We've never seen a confirmed awaken Logia before. We have theories. People have theories on what it is. But we haven't gotten a confirmation. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Ben. My favorite one is Kuma punching Saturn. That's a pretty good punch. That's a pretty good punch. I did like that. You know what? Fair. I'll give you I'll give you that. Also, how much time? Okay, we have time. It's your birthday, Zoro? Wait, what isn't Zoro's birthday in like? Didn't that already pass? I loved when Bonnie made Jinbei a child, and Chopper and Luffy an old man. Yeah. To be fair, Luffy turns into an old man after every time he uses Gear 5 because he's all tired after. Can Nano give birth? I don't remember who that is. I remember, I just don't remember who Nano is. Rimuru would be a Marine? Absolutely not. Why would Rimuru work in a corrupt military... Why would he work in a corrupt organization? He would absolutely be a revolutionary. Are you kidding me? Or a pirate. Definitely not a Marine. Come on. My favorite punch was Deku 1,000,000% versus the Muscle Dude. That was a good punch. I would definitely, if we're picking punches, I'm definitely saying Kuma on Saturn was better than that one. And that was a good punch. But, you know, Kuma punching Saturn was very satisfying. I even like that more than Luffy and Charlos. Nano Miuri's weapon. Yeah, I just forgot all their... I'll have to Google it. I forgot all of their names. A good percent of his subordinates are a demon for which are primordial. Yeah. And I wonder when Luffy shrinks, his hat also shrinks. I don't think it would make sense. I don't think that would make sense if his hat shrunk. Luffy punching a Celestial Dragon is also... I mean, it is, but I enjoyed Kuma punching Saturn more than Luffy punching Charlos. Because we know what Saturn did to Kuma and his family. We know what he did. Charlos, yes, why am I forgetting his name? He shot Hachi, which was awful. Luffy got pissed and deservedly punched him in the face. Charlos deserved it. Hello, Nataj. But Saturn, he had that. He needed that. What country? I'm Canadian. How do you feel about Kasane Teto? I have no idea who that is or what that is. He's okay with corruption. Rimuru's okay working for a corrupt organization that is about enslaving people, murdering people, discrimination. No. If you really think Rimuru would support that, absolutely not. What is your least favorite? I don't have a least favorite. If I don't like a show, I just drop it. Why do people forget that Haki's invisible in the story? Because I don't know, they don't read the manga. They just look at they just watch the anime. Do you think Thorfinn should have been the one to kill Askeladd? No, I don't believe he should have. What do I think of Fire Force? Great. Season 1, 2, and 3 were not. Season 2 and 3 were not as good as 1. Kind of fell off. The 7 elders for One Piece sacred me. I assume you mean scared you. Fair enough. To think when Kuma's friend had the dragon fruit. You mean Ivankov? If Big Mom wasn't there, then Kaido would have had the dragon fruit. Yep. But yeah, it was Ivankov that was there. What do you think about Soul Eater? That's a great series. Soul Eater is good from start to finish. Opinions on One Piece? I'm a huge fan of it. Imu is broken. I don't see a world where Luffy beats him unless so. But what has Imu done? We've barely seen Imu do anything. Like, obviously Imu's going to be powerful, no doubt about that, but like, obviously they're going to be ready by the time they get to that point. Can you tell me the ending of Vinland Saga? I haven't watched the ending. I'm not going to spoil. Then why would I tell you if you haven't watched it? It's a good It's a good season. It's a good ending, and the show's not even done. We're going to get a season 3. If you could do crossovers, I would do. Food Wars and campfire cooking. Food Wars and campfire cooking. How did Luffy beat Kaido with Gear 5? By punching him with an island-sized punch to the face, knocking him into lava. After multiple battles with multiple other people and Kaido being fatigued and wounded, and it wasn't just Luffy by himself. Kaido had to take a number of beatings and extra damage from all these other previous fights. So Luffy had an advantage. But if you're asking how Luffy won, it's by punching him into magma. What do you think of Clannad? Fantastic. And After Story, both of which are good. Xenos does not sell all of fiction. Power scaling is dumb, and you guys need to actually go outside, touch grass. Thoughts on Chainsaw Man movie? Really good. I recommend it. You know who Hussein Farhat? I mean, again, I know his name. I don't know who he is. I know the name. I love the scene when Sanji was watching chefs. And he made a better dish. Wait. Are you talking? There's a few scenes like that. Are you talking about when they snuck into the Marine base and they were kind of being wasteful with their food, trying to make the best dish? And then Sanji uses their scraps and makes an even better dish, teaching the young kid how to cook. That was a good one. How did Luffy get his iconic scar from Zoro or Akainu? Are you asking me basic One Piece trivia? That was from Akainu. Why would it be from Zoro? Why would it be from Zoro? Delicious. Okay, so yeah, Delicious in Dungeon would be enough. Oh, you know what? I changed my answer. Campfire cooking and Delicious in Dungeon. Better answer. It's a better answer. I see sign of affection. Yes, you do. Bro watching a Zoro piece? Yes. Do you think Ichigo has the best drip in anime? Probably not. Is it very good? It's better than mine, that's for sure. It's better than mine. Wait, so you don't know how Luffy got his scar? It was Akainu. Emu did do something in the latest chapter, 1163. I'm nowhere near 1163. But either way, I don't care what he does. We know how the story's eventually going to end. We know how the story will eventually end. Okay. Okay, so Jinbei got punched by Akainu. And immediately afterwards, he was rushed into emergency surgery with Law, who is one of the best doctors in the series. I think Ace is dumb if he didn't get... Ace died to rage bait. He did die to rage bait. It came from both Zoro and Akainu. Zoro cut him there, and then Akainu punched that same... No. But that scar's from when Akainu punched him. Emu seems so powerful from his latest chapter. No. Do not post spoilers in chat. Can you say what happened in the other chat? Touch some grass? Oh, dumb power scaling comments. Not even reasonable questions where I refuse, I won't answer. It's just actual nonsensical comments. Why is Aokiji doesn't know math? When does did I miss a chapter where Aokiji failed to do his math homework or something? If I like season 1 but don't like season 2, do you stop watching? Depends how much I don't like season 2. Or depends how much hope I have for the following season. There's context. Sometimes I'll give it another shot, sometimes I will stop. At any point, did you assume an entire crew would join the Straw Hats? So you mean with the... We're talking about the Straw Hat Alliance back from Dressrosa? The Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Before that point, I did not see it coming. Have you seen Eminence in Shadow? I did not. I thought it was mid. I thought it was incredibly mid. Nothing special about it. I don't think there is a best villain, but my personal favorite villains would either be Madara, Meruem, or the Knockers. Do you like One Piece has 1,000 episodes? Yeah, I do. I do like that it has a lot of episodes. Moonlit Fantasy, it's pretty good. There are points where I got a little bit bored, but I think it's pretty good. Gurren Lagann, I wasn't a huge... I couldn't get into it. I tried it. Kuzon's giving anti-hero vibes for me. You know what? I could see where you're coming from. I could see where you're coming from. Man, when Aokiji teamed up with Blackbeard, it was shocking. I can't say I predicted it. I wasn't shocked, but I was that's interesting. I definitely didn't call it. Black Summoner, that was also it was better than Eminence of Shadow. I can't say I loved it, but I liked it more than Eminence of Shadow. Hi Anime is #1 anime site. I mean, it works. I do like Free Ren. When you are waiting for an anime, do you spoil yourself or no? I never spoil myself. I will only read a manga to find out what happens if I'm genuine. It's a rare occurrence. It's a rare occurrence where I actually go read. My brother watches all of One Piece and he wants me to watch it. You could try it, see if you like it. Don't feel like you have to. Just you can dip your toes and see if you like it. Why does Nico Robin like reading? Because she loves learning. She's an inquisitive, highly intelligent person. She's a fan of history, architecture, archaeology. She's a very, very well-read person. Do you think Dragon could be a top 5 in One Piece currently alive? You're asking me to speculate. I have no idea. You could make the argument, but it'd be based off nothing. It'd be based off reputation alone. So, I'll wait and see. Who would you consider one of the best villains? Again, I'm just going to go with my personal favorites. Madara, Meruem, and the Knockers. Those are my go-to choices. Gojo would be a Marine because we already did the same thing in his own verse. But again, I don't see Gojo supporting a corrupt organization that enforces slavery, discrimination, and genocide. Do you know of ReZero? Is it worth the watch? I do think it's worth the watch, yes. You could try it, see for yourself, but I'd say yes. I was shocked when Zoro arrived at the archipelago first. The thing is, Zoro got a ride. He didn't get there himself. He had help. If you would choose Nami or Robin or Nami for what? For what purpose? But I did watch one. Okay, so my brother watched all of One Piece and he wants you to watch. Okay, so you did watch one. So what was the point of the previous comment? You made it sound like your brother wants you to watch a show, but you already did. So what are we getting at? Gojo already works for a corrupt organization that doesn't care about the people. I mean, they don't go around enslaving people and committing genocide. They do accept reasonable degree of casualties, but they're not like, hey, let's go around murdering and enslaving everybody because we're so much better than them. They accept certain degrees of loss. What anime is your favorite villains from? Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, and To Your Eternity. Gachakuda, haven't started it yet. Who do I like better? Robin by far. I like Robin way more than Nami. Like character build, like aesthetics. Aesthetics. I'm indifferent. I couldn't care less. But who do I like more? I like Robin way more than Nami. To Your Eternity mentioned. Yeah, of course. I'm a huge fan of To Your Eternity. It's a great series. Am I on a treadmill? No, we're doing the moonwalk. Watching Death Note is good, but no fights. I mean, it's not a fighting series. I don't really care. Okay, so I don't think worrying about a show being underrated or overrated is in any point. It's worthless. It doesn't matter. If you think a show is good, then enjoy the show. If you don't like a show, regardless of its popularity, you don't have to like the show. So if you don't like Attack on Titan, despite it being one of the most popular series ever, you don't have to like it. There's no pressure to like or dislike any show. Enjoy what you want. Now, if you're looking for show recommendations, it's always going to be based off what you personally enjoy. So don't worry about popularity. If you like a mainstream series, that's cool. If you don't like a show that's really popular, it's fine. Would you say that you have watched over 20? So you're new here, mister. I've seen over 900. So 20 was a while ago. So Issa, that's a ridiculous. Okay. So your take is wrong. It's not even like I disagree with you. Your take is wrong because there's no series, regardless of how good you think it is, that everyone objectively has to like. That's just not a thing. I like One Piece, but I really don't want to watch 1100 episodes. So what I would do is watch it. Well, if you want to watch it, do it at your own pace. Do not try to binge the series. Don't feel like you need to catch up so you don't get spoiled. Do your own thing. If that means, a few episodes a week or an episode here and there, whatever. Watch a series at your own pace. I make Naruto edits, okay. Do you watch horror movies? Almost never. Just being honest, almost never. Which female characters do you like the most in One Piece? Why am I forgetting her name? I'll say, Robin's up there. Hold on, give me 2 seconds because my brain is not cooperating with me, and now I need to answer it. Give me 2 seconds. Shaki, there we go. Shaki. Is One Piece the longest anime ever? No. It's actually not even half as long as the longest anime ever. Is Demon Slayer carried by animation? No. It's genuinely an enjoyable series. Who's your favorite Demon Slayer character? Guillaume. Gojo would be a vice admiral, Sukuna would be a pirate, and I'm just going to disagree with you adamantly. Gojo, I don't see Gojo working in the Marines. I just don't see it. Doesn't make any sense to me. Opinions on my top 5: AOT, Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Code Geass, SAO. I mean, if you're asking for my opinion, I enjoyed AOT not as much as other people, but it's very well written. I love Hunter x Hunter. I obviously like One Piece. Code Geass, I wasn't a fan. And SAO, I think it's pretty and has cool fights, but I don't like the show. Did you see the Chainsaw Man movie? Yes, I did. I thought it was great. I'm sorry, cool guy. I just barely read any manga. It's just the amount I've read is so little. It's just not that much. I go to the gym daily, but I don't have time to do cardio. Is there any tips to get visible abs within January? So here's the thing. Cardio is not a requirement to get abs. I think cardio is a great idea for general health purposes. I think you should try and fit it in somewhere in your daily life. It doesn't have to be at the gym. But it could be a useful tool to get into a calorie deficit, but don't see it as a requirement to get abs. Now, can you get abs by January? It really depends on your current body fat percentage, how dialed in you are with your training and your nutrition, how consistent you are. how much fat you have to lose, all that stuff. But could it be possible? Maybe. I don't know your specifics. But like if you want to get your cardio outside of the gym, like preferably after your lifting session or later that day, or if you're going to do it before your lifting session, at least several hours before if you can, in any form that you prefer, by the way. Have you seen the Chainsaw Man movie? Yes, I did. It was really good. I thought it was good. So sorry, cool guy. 1, I don't do power scaling, and 2, you're just objectively incorrect. This is another reason I don't do power scaling, because people don't know how to, like, they don't think rationally at all. So they don't solo anyone. In fact, there's a lot of people he can't even touch. 16 to 18% body fat. Okay, can you tell me now? I mean, I don't know about your training. I don't know about your lifestyle. I don't know how dialed in you are. I know nothing about what you're doing. Now, can you get abs from that point by January? Quite easily, assuming you're actually correct. Because 16 to 18% body fat is already like in a pretty reasonable place. You should actually, depending on your muscle mass, you could already start to see some abs if you have a good amount of mass on you. And if you get leaner from there, you should start getting abs pretty soon on some level. Gym coach or nutritionist, a proper coach should have a decent understanding of nutrition. Any reasonable gym coach should have an understanding of the fundamentals for nutrition. My memory is failing me. It's okay. I forgot what romance anime I recommended in the top right. A Sign of Affection. Garp should have brought more strong people for when he tried to rescue Kobe. I mean, he was doing pretty well until he had to save Kobe and then got hit, and then the Warhammer Titan is the most useless. I mean, I don't find it useless. I really don't think it's useless. Did you think Foxy could slow? Yes. Like, there's no reason to say Foxy's Devil Fruit would not work on Saturn. I do think Foxy's incompetent enough that if he were to be there, Saturn would just kill him. What manga should be animated? I barely read any manga, so I'm really not the person to ask. I just have not watched enough. Like, I haven't read enough. Can we talk about how great Bakugo? I mean, Bakugo's been pretty solid this year. Oh, well, to be fair, he's been a good character from the start, but he really took off this season. Every time you walk on your thing, do you go live? I pretty much only use the treadmill when I'm doing lives, because if I'm gonna actually go walk on my own time, I'm going to go outside. Oh my God, is it snowing? No, okay, no, it's not. I thought I saw snow. Never mind. Thought I saw snow. Am I gonna watch Baki season 3? Probably not. Thought I saw snow. I was excited. Damn it. You are currently or previously working in the fitness industry, and what is your job description? I worked in a gym for 8 years as a coach. All for One was just born evil. I mean, I don't think his mom being a drug addict and, drinking a ton of alcohol during conception was a good idea. That probably didn't help. But we do see him being born and just literally being a menace right from day one. I just don't think that helped. How cold is Canada right now? Not really. Like, I'm hot in this sweater. And when I'm outside, I'm hot. Bakugo's speed is crazy in the last. I mean, yeah, he was a pretty quick boy, wasn't he? You are currently okay. I already answered that one. We need more Sabo in the series. I would agree. I'd like to see more Sabo. I'm always down for more Sabo content. We don't see very much from him. And how much time do we have? We have another 10 minutes. Okay, guys, another like 10, 12 minutes before I call it. Go for food. I linked my Twitch in the chat, so if you guys want to follow me there, I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Gaz. Is it misinformation to intake limited red meat? So, like, overconsumption of anything is a bad idea. I don't demonize red meat, but I would try to have a bit of a varied diet. Like, if you're eating, nothing but red meat every single day, probably not the best thing. But occasionally, reasonable serving size, I don't see it having a problem. How many exercises enough for chest, biceps, abs? There's context. I don't know anything about your training structure. I don't know how many days a week you're going. I don't know what split you're running. But, like, it's gonna depend. If you're covering all the basic functions of a body part and you're training that muscle group ideally 2+ times per week. Once a week can work. Ideally, 2+ times a week is good. So like chest, we know it flexes the shoulder, it adducts the arm. So like if you have a quality pressing pattern or a fly, and ideally like a low to high fly to get more of the upper pec, a chest support, like an elbow supported pec deck if possible for a solid like isolation fly. You could pick a dumbbell press, barbell bench, Smith press, whichever you want. They all work fine. They're all good choices. You have those, you're good. Do I have a fitness channel? I did. I just don't have time for it right now. If this channel takes off enough that I can like start to break out into other channels, then I wouldn't mind doing it. Grown man, by the way. Yes, I am. They should have just had Sabo from the beginning and just leave ASAP. I would, again, Hades, I disagree with your takes. Have I watched Kengan Ashura? I have not yet. Let's see. Mines, Kikoru, or Ichikawa. I think I recognize those names, but I forget who they are. Which Kaiju number 8 character you like the most? Kikoru, I mean, fair pick there. I forgot his name, but Kafka's white-haired friend. The one who he was like, the one he had by his side during training. He has like the overpowered suit now. I forgot his name. Is cable crunch enough for abs? Well, the abs flex the spine. So like a quality crunch variation, like a cable crunch or a machine crunch, you're pretty set. If you want to add in a leg raise just because, I mean, I don't think it's needed. I don't think you have to. I think you're pretty set with a good crunch variation. Watch Sea Control. Haven't seen it yet. Is it just me or Pokemon Sun and Moon was the best ever? So I'm really not the product. I'm out of touch. I played the older Pokemon games all the way from the original up until Gold and Silver. Then I took a break, and then I played Black 2, and then I took a break, and I came back for Z to A. My favorite is actually Black 2. I never played Sun and Moon. What anime do you have the most knowledge about? That's a question that's impossible to answer because like some series are much longer, so there's more information to like acquire. So like I've watched One Piece and Naruto and Hunter x Hunter several times each. They're also quite long, so there's a lot more information to gain compared to watching a 12-episode series in most cases. So kind of hard to, I mean, I guess one of those. Please give me a good anime to watch. What are you looking to watch? Like, what are you in the mood for? The tester of the Kaiju number 1. See, I think that was his name. I'm just really bad with names, but probably. Well, my favorite game is Pokemon Black. It was my first, but I'm talking about the show. I'm still on Pokemon Advance. I have a long way to go for the anime. How long did it take you to finish One Piece? I've been watching it since it came out. I never had to catch up. I've been up to date since the beginning. Thank you, dash, dot, whatever. I can't tell if that's a dash or a dot. I think that's a dash. Or an underscore. Thank you. Nice to see you again, Aaron. Ichikawa, the guy who, yeah, Ichikawa. Were you ever bulky? No. Was I heavier than this? Yes. I've been up to, I was 30 pounds heavier than this. Was I ever fat? No. I've never been fat. When did One Piece come out? I think it was 1998, 99? 98, 99. So yeah, I've been watching it since the start. So I never had, and it's not done. So technically, no one's finished One Piece, right? Except for maybe Oda, because like he knows everything that's gonna happen until then. It came out. It came out in the 90s. It started in the 90s. Like One Piece has been around for a while, guys. It's been going for a while. Kaiju 9 got Kikaru's dad and his Kaiju suit power. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what happens because I do know how the manga goes. What did you think of One Punch Man Season 3, Episode 3? I will be watching it after this stream. I only saw Episode 2. Are you extrovert, introverted before YouTube? So here's the thing. I'm just picky with people. I am not someone who likes to go into crowds and meet a whole bunch of people. I will gain energy when I spend time with the right people, but most people drain me really quickly. Like, this is exhausting to me. These live streams are physically and emotionally exhausting to me. But if I were to do this in a crowd, in person, oh my god, I'd be in hell. Opinion on Soul Eater? I really enjoy it. When did I start? I mean, the thing is, I also took this channel got hacked at one point and I wasn't posting for several months. So there's a long period of time where there's nothing coming out. I think this channel's around 2 years old, roughly, ish. Is there any way to get rid of dandruff? I would start with your hygiene. I would, I don't know your circumstances, but I would start with hygiene. So, make sure you're changing your bed sheets and your pillow covers, that you're not over showering or under showering, that you're not using temperature too hot water too often, you're not basically irritating your skin, stuff like that. And from there, diet could be a factor, genetics could be a factor. You might want to see a skin doctor if it's really that bad, because I'm not an expert on it. What is the topic? Anime mostly. But we're only here for another 5-ish minutes. Can I ask you how old you are? I'm 33. What anime you are watching now? Pokemon, Eternity, Outdoor Cooking, One Punch Man, and Hero Academia. Girls Last Tour, never seen anyone talk about it. I mean, I've been around for a while. I've seen a good amount of series, and that's a solid one. If you're constantly showering in super hot water, it could irritate the skin. If you haven't seen episode 3, then what about season 3 as a whole? So I see why people are upset. It's I'm not easily mad at animation. And I'm also thinking they might be saving a good amount of their budget for the later half of the season, right? So I'm going to wait until the season is done to really come to a full decision. Now, is the entire season going to be perfect? Clearly not. But I'm going to kind of just maintain some level of optimism. Thoughts on Dr. Stone? I love the story. Very strong start. I don't like the direction the manga goes in. But I will keep watching it. I'm doing good, Toge. Thank you for asking. What anime are we talking about? Well, the last comment was on Dr. Stone. But we're kind of jumping all over the place. Is one of your favorite characters the guy that... Escanor? I mean, I do really like Escanor. Is he my favorite character ever? I can't really say that. But do I like him? Yeah, absolutely. If I had the EMS, I would use the Susanoo to hold... Okay. You still cut hair? I got my hair cut weeks ago. This isn't new anymore. No, I don't date Siva. Kaiju number 8 was the first anime I watched, and still to this day, Kaiju and Demon Slayer are my favorites. I'm always waiting for more for Kaiju number 8. So you enjoy a good battle shonen, fair enough. I'm not going to spoil you, but episode 3 was actually pretty good. I will find out. I'm literally going to make myself a nice snack after this, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch the new episode. I will watch it right after this. In Seven Deadly Sins, who is the strongest sin? It's going to be Meliodas or Escanor. I'm not really much of a power scaler, but it's going to be between those two. Anything that takes 800 episodes to get good isn't good. One Piece is a dumpster fire. So that just tells me a lot. That tells me a lot. You're saying that it was not good. First of all, you're saying it took 800 episodes to get good. If you watched 800 episodes of a show that you didn't like, why did you do that? Why did you watch 800 episodes of a show you did not like? It's okay to not like One Piece. It's okay to not like any show, by the way. I don't care. But if you're forcing yourself to watch this huge series when you didn't like it the whole time, what are you doing? Do I live in a house, an apartment? So, Sam Seed, then that... Okay, so you're kind of just pulling numbers out of your ass. You're saying it took this long to get... You didn't watch to that point. If you don't like the show, that's okay. But just say why you don't like it. Don't call the show a dumpster fire for no reason. Don't pull numbers out of your ass. Just say, hey, I didn't like it because reasons A, B, C. Make your case, and that's okay. I will not give you. I won't give you a problem for not liking a show. That doesn't bother me. I got like 150 into One Piece and realized it wasn't for it. There you go. That's actually a bit long. That's a bit long to wait 150 episodes. But okay, you realize it wasn't your thing. Please don't spam chat. Don't do that. I have watched Shield Hero. It's not that great. Season 1 was good. If only half or Kurama was sealed in Naruto, does that mean he's only what? Have I watched Seven Deadly Sins? Indeed, I have. I do have Escanor as my profile picture. Too wrong. You Gacha Kuda animation is kind of. I mean, I haven't seen Gacha Kuda. Can't judge it. One Punch Man intro hero is. I mean, the first intro for One Punch Man is really good. Yes. Half as strong as it could have been. I mean, Kurama was nerfed. He was split in half. Did I see the animation of what? The animation of what? I didn't see the first half of your question. Also, how much time do we have? Okay, I'll go for 2 more minutes. What do you think about this season of One Punch Man? I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna wait. I hope it gets better, but I'm not mad. Kaiju number 8 is complete fire. I'm not happy with the manga ending though, but you'll see for yourself. You'll get to experience the show yourself. Watched anime for about 800 episodes and dropped it. I don't have a comfort food. I'm just a food enthusiast. So like I love all food. Chinese, Thai, Indian, seafood, pasta, everything. Everything is welcome. Any good food is welcome. At any time. I'll take it. I'm back. How much do you... okay, Baguette. Have I seen Cyberpunk? Not yet. My favorite intros, my go-to is probably Period of Chemistry from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. 1 more minute, guys, before I call it. And then, yeah, follow me on Twitch. It's linked in the chats. What if I come in your... Okay, user, you're getting... no. You're, yeah, you're getting muted, buddy. Because I don't answer gooning questions, they're stupid. Have you been to Japan? We're saving up for Japan right now. We are literally saving up for the trip right now. We're going in 2 years. Peace out, man. See you later. Okay, good night. Legit. If you were to go to any place known for its food, I'm heading to Japan in 2 years. We are saving up for the trip right now. Is ReZero animation good? It's depending on the season. It can be pretty good. I hate when people ask who... Oh, yeah, I don't get into it either, Brad. If you had to, what anime would I pick? I dropped DxD right away. Because Baguette, I'm not some desperately lonely, horny high school kid. So no. Okay, who is we? If I can, I'm going with friends. I'm going with a group. Have a nice day. See you later, Evil Eye. Here, we'll do 5 more questions before I call it. Let's see. Have you seen Evangelion? I tried it. It wasn't for me. I do enjoy JoJo's. I'm still on part 4 though. How you doing, Taco? Your favorite expensive food? You only get... So I only go out to eat like once a year or twice a year. I do not... I'll tell you this. In 2 months, I will be going to an Italian steakhouse. So there you go. Next year, I'm going to an Italian steakhouse. Do I like JJK? Yes. How have I been? I've been pretty good. Thank you for asking. Tell me a good anime with 10 or 12 episodes. How about Charlotte? I'll go with Charlotte. Have an amazing time, bro. Japan's in 2 years, guys. We got time. We got time. I'll do like 1 more. Do I like Death Note? I liked the first half. I didn't like the second. Okay. If you could choose which kaiju that you like the most, not kaiju number 8. Kaiju, the one that the captain has. The one that's like kind of just wants to charge in and tank everything and test its strength. The one who's kind of still like autonomous. I like that one. My friend recommended kaiju number 8. I think it's fun. I think you might like it. See you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow we have 2 live streams. We have the Twitch live stream and we have this live stream. Any anime with long or short seasons? I don't know where to go with it because that's both. But what do you want for that? That's both. Do you want long or short? What? And what genre? Like why not? Because we're calling it. The stream's ending. Like we've been live for over 2 hours. I need to eat. Can you say the live time? The thing is, I don't have an exact minute. Like I wake up, I go to the gym, I come back, and I might be switching when I do the TikTok lives and when I do the Twitch lives because the peak hours for when you guys are on has changed, and I might be moving that around a bit. How do you go live for 2 hours? Dude, we're live for about 4 to 5 hours a day because we have 2 live streams. We have this one, and then we have the Twitch stream. But there's no Twitch stream today because it's a Sunday. I have work in the morning, so I can't. But tomorrow there's 2 streams. So, well, he does count for a real kaiju because he's not. Yeah. Wait, does he count? Oh, he's a real kaiju. Have a good night. Thank you, Connor. What's my work? I work in a gym. I work in a gym. All right. So, guys, let's take a break here. My Twitch is linked on both my chats. So if you want to follow me there, we'll be live there tomorrow. So, yeah, let's